Hey everyone, how are you doing? By the way, quickly to the replay watchers, I already left a lot of details in the description. Have a look there because I want you to use this replay most efficiently so you don't have to watch the whole thing. But for everyone who's live right now, we will do channel reviews today and dive deep into each channel's ability to trigger the suggested videos algorithm. And it's super exciting. I developed a few things for this stream. So yeah, there's some small new things to look forward to. All right. I see already a full house. So great to see everyone. Marlon, how you doing? Hale, how you doing? Darren, how you doing? A few new people, right? Honey and me, I think we didn't chat so much. Mike, how you doing? Andy, how you doing? It's so great to have you all there. Yeah, great. Philippines, what time do you have right now? It's yeah. By the way, everyone who is always watching my videos, the reason why I don't have a studio right now is that I'm in the move, and hopefully soon I will set up a new fancy studio. So I'm all set up then again back here in Germany, by the way. Yeah, I'm doing great. Thanks, cheerful painter. I'm really looking forward to this one. As you all know, I released the algorithm tab a while back to everyone. I mean, it's a tab which is already in early access for quite some time. And I had the chance to really sum up everything that we can learn there. And the most interesting aspect is, of course, triggering the suggested videos algorithm. I mean, we all want to know how that is done, right? We already know with YouTube SEO how we can rank in search, and with that, you know, it's well understood how that works. But for the suggested videos algorithm, we don't really have the clear knowledge yet, so that it is working. And today, I want to give you information that I already shared in a video before. The first link in the description, by the way. And I want to review your channels according to 3 levels that the suggested videos algorithm goes through, or you as a creator have to go through in order to trigger the suggested videos algorithm. And this will be really interesting because, you know, the general advice, it all sounds good, but there are tiny differences in all the different channels that we all create, right? And this practical knowledge is sometimes lost in, you know, the generic advice where we pack, you know, the most important things into a short video so that it applies mainly for everyone. And really, these streams give me the chance to discuss aspects that you rarely hear otherwise. Darren, with the channel reviews, I will ask at the time when I start a review, everyone to raise their hand, basically, and then I choose someone randomly, and then the next review again, and the next review again. Marta, how are you doing? Andreas, how are you doing? This way it will be fair for everyone, and since we are not such a huge crowd, the chances are so much better than in lottery, right? For you to get a review from me. Let's start first. I want to give you a quick rundown of what the 3 levels are so that we have a rough understanding. And you have the advantage to be in the stream right from the beginning. Otherwise, of course, for everyone else, it is also explained by my video, the first video link in the description. So you can always catch up there. But let me quickly give you a rundown. So in the description, you already see explained roughly the 3 levels. All channels have to go through them. And ideally, you want to reach level 3 because then the suggested videos algorithm is bringing you audiences from other channels. So you know this holy grail, right, of triggering suggested videos is that audiences from big channels come to your channel because you are ranking in the suggested videos next to a video from a big channel. And we all want to achieve that. And in order to get there, we have to do a few things. You have to know that the suggested videos algorithm decides which video to show next. Let me quickly... I hope to find one of my videos here. Here, let me show you. So we have this video, and here now below it, of course, because my browser window is so small. Otherwise, on the side, you have these suggested videos, right? And hopefully other videos of mine, for example, show up here. These two, for example, yeah? So you want to show up here, and ideally, of course, this video that we are currently watching is one from a big channel, so it's worth showing up here. It's a little bit like ranking in search for a particular search term, only that you rank in the suggestions for a video of a big channel, right? And in order to achieve this, the suggested videos algorithm, you have to know, has two different ways to find out which videos potentially are worth showing up next to other videos, suggesting those videos, right? It is topically a video that is topically related. So if you have something about the news, the politics, right, right now, then videos that are also talking about the same news topic right now. Or if you are into Formula One racing, and there's kind of like the best cars in Formula One or in history or something like that, then it will show you more of the best cars in Formula One or maybe Formula 3, whatever, you know, something that is topically related. Or, of course, videos that are watched in a row, binge watched together. So like series. And this topically relatedness is something tricky to really get right in the beginning, because usually there are so many topically related videos from other big channels that you don't have a chance to let your video show up. But what you can do is to make your videos binge watchable so that they get worth more and more and more to the suggested videos algorithm. And then it starts to recommend videos next to each other because they are already watched as a group together. And you can influence that. And that is the whole strategy here with the 3 levels. You start with level 1 to make people binge watch videos on your own channel. If you chose the right videos to match together, so if you produce series, for example, it's naturally to watch episode 1, episode 2, and so on. If you choose that right and people actually do binge watch your videos, then level 2 is that the suggested videos algorithm mirrors this behavior. So it starts recommending the same videos that you also linked up via the end screen, for example. And that way people started watching another video next. So the suggested videos algorithm kicks in and also suggests the next video. Even without the end screen, people can click in the suggestions and watch the next episode next. And if this way more and more people really binge watch your content, and then it starts to promote your videos that are always watched in a binge watch session. I mean, people watching not just one video but many videos in a row is worth more to YouTube, obviously. And this way you can motivate the suggested videos algorithm to even show your videos next to other videos on other channels, because when it shows it there, people are getting into a binge watch trap, so to say. Yeah, not really a trap, but people are really enjoying the videos, right? So it's can you call honey trap maybe? That's more positive thing. So people start watching many videos in a row, and that's worth more than just suggesting a video that is watched and then people stop watching videos or something because they get bored after some time. Stuff like this is kind of the thinking behind it. And level 3 is when that happens, when really the suggested videos algorithm kicks into another gear and recommends your videos next to videos on other channels. And hopefully, fingers crossed, these are also videos from very big channels, with which is not too hard to achieve. Yeah, it really happens when you do it. It just takes time and walking through these 3 levels, which always have to happen. This is natural. It's not something that I invented. It's just something that the whole system behaves, and we can influence it this way. All right. Darren, good question. With this out of the way, this overview, we can dive into the channel reviews. Hi, Blaine, how you doing? This bites for you. How are you doing? I would say just quick. Okay, please. Where's the button? Here, leave at Morningfame review in the chat. So if you want to get a channel review, but please only do that if you first have a Morningfame account and your algorithm tab is unlocked, because otherwise I don't have the data to analyze what we want to look at today. If you want to double check whether your algorithm tab is unlocked, it's the 3rd link in the description. You can quickly check there if it's available. And then I can do that. So just leave at Morningfame review and I choose one of yours then randomly. And then next review I choose again, and so on. All right, in the meantime, a few questions. How to aid you? I forgot your name. How you doing? Sandy, how you doing? All right, looks good. Let me see if my system is working. I have this neat new tool that is tracking your requests to get a review. And as you see, more and more are coming in, with the big advantage, which I always had this issue, that people are raising their hand twice, right? And that's unfair to everyone. This is, of course, filtered here, right? So cool. A few questions in the meantime. I think everyone who just joined in, you find quite some information in the description so you can catch up properly. And all right. It is OBS stream, by the way. So, all right. Awesome. I would say this is a few reviews. Let's take all of them. Here are all your... it doesn't fit on one screen. So here we are. Let's pick a winner. Let's see, who is it today. All right, Fearless Hustler. It's your turn. Let me quickly get your account. I forgot to open. This. My cursor is so big that I can't click even. Yeah. So, all right. Here we go. All right. Let's go ahead and look at it. Let me see. Fearless Hustle. Here we go. So we have a channel of a little bit over 10,000 subscribers. Awesome. By the way, let's quickly look at your thumbnails so we have a better idea of what your channel is about. So getting rich motivation, apparently, right? Is that a good categorization of your channel? Hi Mick, how are you doing? All right. Then let's have a look. So let's have a look at link content first. All right, I see you already have like this huge spike here. That's interesting. We can't even see the comment spikes that you get for link content. Link content is all about the first level. So we want to look at whether you motivate people to binge watch your content. That is really the basis that the suggested videos algorithm can kick in. And since this is your top traffic source, and suggested videos is not very strong yet, we can already say that you're probably not in level 3 yet, but one of the first levels. But what is interesting here, what we see right away, here we have the spike, right, for suggested videos about a month ago. Link content produced the spike, and I bet what you see here is the mirroring happening. So let's have a quick look. We have top linking channels, and you have your own channel recommending your own channels, right? So this is the thing that you can influence. Of course, other people can link your videos, but that usually doesn't happen. Usually you have like other people's playlists where they put in your own video, which is quite nice. But the most important part here in the link content section, top linking channels, we have your own links. And here, for example, you linked from this video to this via a card or end screen or something like that. This is what we want to do. And we see that 22 views are getting over to 5 views for this video and a few other views. Sorry, I'm a little bit confused. 4 views sent here and 3 views arrived here. So it's just a little, this is the summary for the whole channel. So you are, I'm afraid, not linking up your videos so well at this point. So this is really the basis that we need to do. Yeah, linking up those videos. You have a few links. Let's see if you have a few more links here. Yeah, I can visualization. Yeah, motivation. You have number 4, number 5. So apparently you have some kind of a series. So it's a good idea to link those up. Number 4 and number 5. So you link up in both directions. It is a little bit here, but as we can see, it's not much yet. So make sure you always recommend your videos next to each other. At the end of each video, for example, this is pretty important. Think about what would be the video that people want to watch next. And don't just use the best video for the viewer card, for example, in the end screen, where YouTube picks something automatically, but instead pick one yourself, something that really makes sense to watch next. And ideally, you also motivate people why they should watch this video next. For example, in my when I have, for example, a video where I explain the click-through rate and how good it is for you. And of course, I explain at the end, when your click-through rate is low, then you have to primarily improve your thumbnails because they influence the click-through rate. And then here, and end screen element, is the video where I give you a huge idea how you can easily improve your thumbnails for a better click-through rate. So it really motivates people to watch something about thumbnails next because their question was about click-through rate. And if you have motivation here in some sort, how to get rich, right? Then you can also do the same thing. You have certain kinds of motivation, and then you can follow up on that. Yeah, maybe you have a video where it goes in all directions, right? The lifestyle, the things you can build with your money then. So your hobby projects, your business projects that you can expand once you have more options you can work with because you have more money on hand and stuff like this. So then you have a video that dives more into the lifestyle you can have, or a video that dives more into the business opportunities that you can build on top of what you already have, and some kind of motivating people to dive into something more specific, more deeply. So then it makes sense for them to watch it. For example, there are countless ideas. You have to get creative, and then you create these binge watch sessions. Once you have that, then you can go to level 2, level 3. But unfortunately here you don't have much yet. So first work on that. First motivate your own viewers that you already have on your videos to watch certain videos next. And ideally you can properly motivate them to actually really watch those next. And then you will see that in the top linking channels report that it starts to work better and better. So more and more views come in this way, and then you can build on top of that. But it all starts with really motivating people to watch something next and not some other videos. As we know, I mean, when we watch videos, we have so many options to what to watch next. And what we want to achieve is that people don't watch a video from another channel next, but instead from our own channel. This is really the goal here. So yeah, work on that. It's truly important, and then we will see in a later review where that can lead us. All right, I hope that helped. Let me know if you have some follow-up question. Yeah, I would say at this point, leave Morningfame review in this in the chat box, and then I choose the next one to review randomly from you. So if you want it, but please, you have to have a Morningfame account plus the algorithm tab unlocked. Otherwise, I won't have the data to analyze what we are looking at today. The third link in the description is one that leads you to the algorithm tab, so you can quickly check if it's unlocked in your case already. All right, let me choose someone randomly once the review requests come in. But first, let's see some questions in the meantime. 30-minute marketing. How are you doing? Awesome. How are you doing? Great to see you here. Dr. Sev, how are you doing? All right. Just be out. Yeah, Morningfame only updates weekly on the traction, strategy, and workshop tabs, because the idea is that during the week you check like something in the velocity tab, which is updating every hour. You can also every day check your algorithm tab. But then once a week, basically, you can sit down and decide your next strategy for your channel. This is something that you usually don't do that often. So I thought once a week is enough for that. But the algorithm tab is updating daily, and the velocity tab in particular, which is all about how your new videos take off, updates every hour. I hear a lot about Brian G here, Feed the Poodles, or exactly. He is really a big mentor of mine. And let's see. Thanks for helping out, Harley. All right. All right. Thank you. Okay, questions about the reviews. So now you see it in real time. Here, your review requests come in. My tool is collecting your requests, and this way, I choose someone from you randomly. Sorry, Relax Farms, I don't have the time to do private consults, but I can recommend you someone who I think is really great for the job. Just respond to any Morningfame email. We can discuss a little bit. Let me know what you want, what kind of help, and I can refer you. And of course, all the time, I'm happy to answer questions about the tool. Hi, Lila, how are you doing? All right, so let me choose someone randomly here. So we have these people. Who is it next? Let's see. Hi Paku, how are you doing? Malaysia is what time do you have right now? Must be early in the morning or late at night? Late at night? Time zones always mess with my head. All right, Amiothenes, it's your turn. Awesome. Let me quickly look up your channel. Alright, here we go. Alright, very interesting. This is a small channel. So here we go. 300, a little bit over 300 subscribers. Awesome. Let's quickly look here at your thumbnails to get an idea what you are all about. Reading, speak like a native. I see. So language. Is it all about German? I just saw somewhere German. I don't see it anymore. Yeah, language learning. Interesting. Awesome. All right. So let's have a look at your algorithm tabs. So again, first step is to look at level 1, linked content. So do you make people binge watch your content? And it's not much yet, but it's growing. Perfect. It's good to see. So by the way, language learning in general or some specific languages? So here we look at your own channel, recommending your own videos. Perfect. Now see you have a playlist that brings you additional views to your channel, to your other videos. 240 views via this playlist, going to many different ones. This one here, for example, a few others, all going there. Perfect. Yeah, playlists can be very helpful. Let's see if you have some more, like direct links, for example. Yeah, this video going to this video. And by the way, this is quite interesting. So, I mean, you're a small channel, right? With 300 subscribers and some few. You can't expect many views yet, of course. But what you have to do as a small channel already is to teach yourself how can you create videos so that people actually do binge watch your content. You can't start doing this early enough. I mean, we are talking about the suggested videos algorithm right now. This is something that will be working later on once you grow your channel much larger. For small channels like yours, YouTube SEO is working much better at this point. But preparing for the future in this regard is worth a lot, because I mean, if you make people binge watch your videos, YouTube algorithm aside, right, you get additional views from your viewers, and if they watch more and more videos on your channels, they are also more likely to subscribe. You grow faster this way. So it has like many birds with one stone. It's just a no-brainer to do that. And I see you already do this quite successfully. So this video is sending 41 viewers in the last 28 days to other videos, 16 to this one, 15 to this one, 4 to this one, so and a few more, right? And what I did here is, by the way, because level 1 seems to be working quite well. So you have this playlist that is sending a lot of views to other videos, this video directly sending this as well. So you have many pairs here, and you really honed in on making people binge watch your content. At least 2 videos or a few more, right? So this is worth a lot, and you do this successfully. So you do level 1 successfully already. Perfect, check. And let's look at this one here. The next question, level 2, is whether the suggested videos algorithm picks up on this binge watching behavior on your channel and mirrors that. And yesterday I had this idea. I did this little note edited to this report here. So everyone, if you're a little bit out of context, we are here in the algorithm tab, linked content section, top linking channels, and we look at the video pairs for your own channel, right? So you make people binge watch on your own channel. And if you do this successfully, then the suggested videos algorithm starts mirroring that. And we can already see that it's adding 8 additional views on top for the same video pair. So people watch this one, yeah, click an end screen or an end card, something like that. And because of that, watch this one next. But also, when some people watch this video, they see this one now in the suggested videos. So the suggested videos algorithm is already showing your video next, and people can click it in the suggestions. They don't have to click the card or the end screen anymore. By the way, this mirroring we can see when we scroll up. So we are right now in this gray link content section. But we already have suggested videos, which already work quite well for you. It's growing too, like link content. I would argue that your link content is boosting how the suggested videos work, because you are informing the suggested videos algorithm how it can do its job properly. And because you linked up these 2 videos, you see in the top recommending channels here in the suggested videos section, it's looking identically. Again, you have your own channel, and here you have, sorry, I forgot the video pair. We had this video pair. Refold guide, is it possible, right? So this video pair. And when we look at the top recommending channels here, your own channel, then you see, let's see more pairs. Here we go. Refold guide, is it possible? This video is sending 8 views to this video. So we have the same video pair here. Yeah. And this is the mirroring, what I'm talking about in section 2. Yeah. Again, someone who just tuned in, there is a short description of the 3 levels in the description. So we have this 2 videos showing up here. And to make it easier for everyone to analyze this, I added here in the link content section quick notes to see that again. So we see it's mirrored by 8 views. Yeah. So people going from this video to this video, not only because of your cards, end screens and so on, but also because of thanks to the suggested videos algorithm. And again, from this video to this video, it's also mirrored by 7 additional views and so on. Here we have a little bit mirroring going on. This one is too small, there's no mirroring, but here again, we have 14 views while you link content, cards, end screens and so on. Links in the comments and stuff like this. And 9 views are mirrored. So you're starting to see the suggested videos algorithm really kicking in. Yeah. And interesting, by the way, so most of these videos are mirrored actually. So here were 26 views. This is interesting. For example, this video people watch, yeah, And then because of your cards, end screens and so on, 12 viewers watched this video next. But the suggested videos algorithm realized that it's such a good mix, such a good fit, yeah, watching this video and then this video next, that it's sending even more viewers this way, from this video to this video. Yeah, oh, sorry. This is a really good sign. So what I see here is, by the pure fact that most video pairs are already mirrored, this one even got mirrored in a more strong way. Yeah, more views are getting via the suggested videos algorithm than via your cards and end screen. That tells me that you have a good understanding which videos pair well. So you imagine, yeah, you have your viewers watching this video. They really learn something on your channel. In this case, it's a language learning channel, right? And this way, they get follow-up questions, for example. And you understand what they should watch next because that fulfills what they would expect, right? So in particular for here, how to learn a language overnight. Yeah, quick learning. So strategies to learn language quickly. Okay, makes sense. And then LLN language learning. Could it be that this is a technique that you proposed here so that it is quicker to learn languages? So now they want to learn more about this techniques that you teased here. So this is a more detailed explainer of this particular technique. I would imagine, right? So this would be, even if it's not the case in your video, this would make sense. Yeah, you tease something, you give an overview, and here are the techniques that you can learn, use to learn much faster some languages. And here is a video that explains you this technique in detail. So of course people watch this next. So you have to understand what people want to watch next. And if you understand that properly, then they will watch your other video next because it's a good fit. And the suggested videos algorithm kicks in there quite heavily and promotes this video next to this video even more. Yeah. So language level 2, check. And interesting, you do that early on with a small channel like yours. You already managed to have that. Let's quickly look at whether you even get to level 3. And here it's all about top audience magnets. Level 1 is about making people binge watch on your channel. Level 2 is about making the suggested videos algorithm mirror these binge watch session and suggest the same videos alongside the same way, so that people can even binge watch the same videos in an even more convenient way. And then the next question is whether your videos that are binge watched and recommended already among each other within your own channel, do they even start to attract viewers from other channels? Because the binge watching works so well on your channel. And for that, you go to top audience magnets. And interesting, this one, for example, which we already saw in the other lists already, is attracting viewers from other channels already. Not very many. I mean, 35 views is not much, but it's already starting to work here. And you can see, for example, Matt is having close to 100,000 subscribers, and you already got 6 viewers from him arriving at your channel. So you're not showing up next to his videos so often, yeah, obviously, but every now and then you do, and that is a good starting point. So keep doing what you do. It really is working. The more you do it properly, the more you will see this effect kicking in. You are perfect. You are on the right track. It's just a matter of time, I would say. Awesome. Really great job here. Good night, Mick. Australia is really late, right? All right, I would say let's quickly go to the next review, leave Morningfame review in the channel so I can pick someone else to review next. All right, were there some questions in the meantime? Let's see. Oh, by the way, if you want a review, you need to have a Morningfame account and the algorithm tab unlocked. The third link in the description links you to the algorithm tab so you can double check that you already have it unlocked. Because otherwise, unfortunately, I don't have the data to analyze here. But if you are just, wanting to start out with Morningfame, don't have the algorithm tab yet, you have to wait a while for the data to load. I hope the reviews today help you, and especially I explain in very detail so you can do this analysis yourself. In the first video link in the description, there I have a full tutorial where I explain these 3 levels in detail in a generic way so you can analyze it the same way. Yeah, if you don't have, are in luck to get a review today. Awesome, Amiothenes. I just read that you teased your video next to each other. It's really by the book. You make people binge watch your videos by really having a reason why they should watch another video next when you point to a card or you point to an end screen element. Convincing people, what makes sense to watch next, right? So, all right, and let's see. Hi Shasant, how are you doing? All right. Okay. Yeah, I would say we have quite a few channels already asking for a review. Here we go. Let me refresh shortly again. So we have everyone, and Fearless Hustle, how can you monetize your channel, make people binge watch? It's the same thing. What we are talking about today, the pinnacle of what we talk about today is that the suggested videos algorithm will, in the future at least, really work hard for you, bring you new audiences to your channel. But already level 1 is something that everyone should implement because you get more views out of your existing viewers, even if your channel is small. I mean, if you have 100 viewers, right? If they watch a second video next, then you have 200 views and not just 100 views. It's really the same thing. And with that, you get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours much more quickly because you have more views, you have more watch time. And of course, if people watch more videos in a row, then they're also more likely to subscribe. I mean, if you just watch one video from a channel that you don't know yet about, right? We know it, right? We don't immediately subscribe. But if you start to binge watch a few videos from the channel because it's really fun and makes sense and so whatnot, right? Then after the third, the fourth video, it's much more likely that we consider, man, this channel is so cool. I have to subscribe to it because I want to watch more, even not today, but tomorrow and days after, right? So really making people binge watch it, your videos, is the basis for everything. Yeah, I mean, I can't stress that enough. Darren, just when you want to check whether your algorithms tab is unlocked or not, use the third link in the description and then you'll see. I mean, if it's still locked, it will be clearly stated there. If it's showing your analytics, it's obviously unlocked already. All right, let's get a full list of all channels. And Darren, you're the first in the list, but everyone has an equal chance here. That's a good randomizer that I used. So let's see if it doesn't look good for you, Darren. Rob and Nell, it's your turn today. Awesome. So let's quickly load up your account so we can analyze it. Quite interesting. I mean, the first channel that we reviewed, we talked about level 1. making people binge watch. That was his or her main thing to do to get people get on the road of triggering suggested videos. The last one was interesting because you did a job by the book, and this really was level 2 already really working nicely. Let's see if we get a level 3 channel today. I think Robert Nell, you are at 210 subscribers, and you won't be at channel level 3 yet. It's suggested videos is something that you don't trigger that early. It's really heavy triggering is something. The smallest channel that I saw had 1,000 subscriber. So you don't expect it too soon for small channels. YouTube SEO is a very good strategy to bootstrap your views. But let's see how far you already got. So let's have a look at your channel's thumbnails so we can get a quick idea what it's all about. It's real estate apparently. Locations, Idaho. Welcome to Idaho. Something that you can do there. Okay, so kind of making a trip there and what you can do there, or living there, right? Not holidays so much, but more living there. Could it be? Let me know in the comments. I'm happy to hear that, Sandy. I always find those reviews really interesting because we can talk about the smaller aspects that really don't find their place in standard generic tutorials, right? So we see you already have quite a number of suggested video views and it's growing. Awesome. So you apparently do a lot right. So I would assume you're at level 2 already. But let's see. We have link content. Oh, that is interesting. As you see, link content is quite weak on your channel. Not many views, wirecards, end screens. Everything that you can do in order to make people binge watch. We have it fully in our hands, this link content. This is not an algorithm, by the way, as you see in this explanation here. So this is in your hand and it's not very strong, but nonetheless, I mean, look at that. You have a much stronger traffic source here with 6 times as many views, 21% of views for suggested videos, only 1%. So even 20 times as much from suggested videos. I mentioned that in the beginning, but many of you didn't start watching from the beginning. The suggested videos algorithm actually has 2 ways in order to find out what to watch next. I mean, it's all about, you watch a video here, right? And then to the right, the suggested videos algorithm has to somehow choose which videos to show there. But how does it decide? There are 2 reasons. Either it uses topically related videos. I mean, you see it here, my click-through rate video. We have a video about click-through rate from Catherine there. It's topically related, right? Or the second one is because people binge watch something, yeah? For example, if people watch this video, then they watch some other SEO related videos maybe. This is not the best example here. Suggested videos maybe, yeah. Okay. This is not my thumbnail video doesn't show up here, which I recommend to watch next in the end screen. What you see here is from your own channel quite often. Other videos, this is based more on the home algorithm. There's a third reason why people see this. I'm basically watching my own videos quite a lot. I don't, when I comment on the videos, and that way YouTube is showing other videos from your own channels because kind of like the home algorithm, I want to generally watch more videos. I have a video about the suggested videos algorithm that explains it a little bit more. There are 3 ways what the suggested videos algorithm shows up. On my channel page, you will see a trilogy. Here we go, where I explain it here, right at the top. Here in the suggested videos, I explain it a little bit, and then home in more detail. But this is not something that we want to influence or can influence. Yeah? What we can influence is the topically related videos, and that we create as binge watch content. And this topically related videos work for you for other reasons, yeah, which we normally can't influence. We can influence this by choosing our video topics, but this is complex. You know, I will explain that in the future once I understand it better and can explain it better. In particular, I would say I understand it quite well already, but not well enough so I can understand it, explain it to everyone. But you know, when you look at videos, we have topically related videos here, for example, off-grid stuff. So this is maybe more the real estate that you can buy. Or when you look at other channels recommending your stuff, you can see cat motor grader, yeah. And you have here also a cat motor grader. So these are two videos about cat motor graders. And this is the topically related part. And that's the reason why the suggested videos algorithm found your video to show up next in the suggestions to this video on the other channel. Yeah. So you were able with these strategies to get a lot of views via the suggested videos, but my recommendation here would be work more on your linked content. Yeah, link up your videos on your own channel like you already did here. Oh, that's interesting. Here we have actually this mirroring going on already, because for some instances you already did this. Yeah, you have this video, people watch it, and I assume in a card or in an end screen you recommend to watch this video next, and 7 people did so, and the YouTube suggested videos algorithm picked up on this and is mirroring this with 25 additional views. Yeah, we just saw in the top sections here in suggested videos the same video pair, right? These two videos. This is the mirroring going on. So it's working for you as well, but since you're not doing so much with linking up your videos, we have very few views only in comparison, where people watch another video next because you have a card on the end screen. Invest more time in always pitching something to watch next at the end of your video, at least that, yeah? That would be important, because then you have the ability to make suggested videos, the suggested videos algorithm, get more idea which videos it could recommend next, suggest next. And this way you can drive up suggested videos even more. So you're doing quite well, but you can influence it more with linked content, cards and screens and so on. Like we saw in the previous review, working really well. So that would be my recommendation to you. Since the suggested videos algorithm is already considering this, I expect in your case that the suggested videos views, once you practice this linked content, I expect in your case that it will pick up quite quickly already. So you really have an opportunity here to get much more because of making people more binge watch your content. Of course, it's always a good idea, even before you create the video, to think about what people could watch next, because then you can include it in the video like a small teaser at the end why they should watch something next. All right, I hope that helped. I would say let's do it right away and leave Morningfame review in the chat if you want to have a review from me as well, but only if you have a Morningfame account and your algorithm tab is unlocked, because otherwise I don't have the data to look at which we need to analyze today. The third link in the description leads you to the algorithm tab, so you can quickly check whether the analytics show or not. All right, in the meantime, were there some questions? Fox, the cutest dog in the West. Great name, by the way. Morningfame is also working on your mobile browser, so you could use it. The second link in the description actually is an invite if you want to test it for free. There you can have a deep look at the algorithm tab yourself if you want. Rob and Nell, you qualified just now, explained just now the two videos that we saw. Back for everyone to remember. These two were your own, how do you say, properties. Of course, then you can't easily repeat some kind of linking these videos, so you have to get a little bit creative with your other content, how you can link it there. But of course, this is natural, right? You pitch like you have this property here, and if you are interested in another property we sell as well, then watch this other video next, right? So people say, oh, same seller, why not? Let me check out what they have to sell. Maybe when I ask them for a meeting and getting to know these properties, then I can check out both of them at the same time, right? It just makes sense. Digging with Deej. Deej, how are you doing, by the way? Great idea with the properties and all. In the pandemic, people want to move. Maybe that picks up there. Indeed, yeah. It's generally, if you have more search volume, not search volume, but general viewer volume, interest in the pandemic, when people stayed at home, for example, they watched much more entertainment, for example. Then you have more viewers on the platform, and then everyone grows with that. But I think in this case, it's really, we saw at a glance that he is doing like video topics that really match well with other channels. And this topically relatedness, it's really helpful. All right, did I say Morningfame review in the chat? I think I screwed it up a little bit. So if you missed that, let me know, Morningfame review in the chat, and I pick from you. So I already have a few. I'm a little confused. Yeah, no, we already have quite a number of people. So here we are. So who is next? Let's see. Someone randomly who's next with Dave. It's your turn. Awesome. All right. Let's check your account real quick. There we go. Let's see. All right, nearly 15,000 subscribers. Let's see if this time we get a channel that is already at level 3. That would be awesome to see. It is possible, but it's not very likely. So let's not get our hopes up here, because it's not that easy in the end. So let's see real quick your thumbnails so that we get an idea what your channel is about. So grilling, right? Oh, I'm hungry. I will eat so much after the stream. I had to set up my not studio today from scratch. It was hours of work. I'm so looking forward to my real studio in the future where everything is set up without anything to do on my side. I even have a second laptop so that I can just put it there and turn it on when I need it. Tasty burgers. Yeah, that's everything that I want to eat right now. So even though I have to say I don't eat meat so much. All right, let's see. So, suggested videos is already working for you quite well, and it's growing even a little bit. Looks good, nice. And let's see, what is your link content? There's room for improvement. I mean, you do a good job here, right? It is constantly bringing in views from via link content. So level 1, we see that you do like here a playlist, and that's bringing a lot of views to quite a number of videos here, right? Spread out. I mean, this is a bigger playlist. Oh, this is an automatic list. Interesting. This is your upload playlist, which is driving quite a number of views. You must have linked it on your homepage, which is useful. I mean, why not, right? So it's working for you. And here we have a video, this one recommending next via card or end screen, 40 views, 23. And we can see, so these 40 views, by the way, are split up between multiple videos here. But what we can see here, interestingly, is that it's already mirrored by the suggested videos algorithm. So let's remember this one, Blackstone add flavor with griddle grades, right? Roasting flavors, I assume. And then take your griddle to the next level. I see. So it's really improving your griddle, right? For better flavor. Both make sense to watch next to each other. And the suggested videos algorithm agrees. So everyone who just tuned in, just to give you an idea, what we look at here is level 1. We influence what people watch next. We want people to binge watch our videos. And here we see a successful case. We have a video that people watch, and then they watch this one next because of a card or an end screen element. And it makes sense to watch those together, right? This is level 1. We are in the link content sections, top linking channels for your own channel. We make people binge watch our videos that are on our channel. This is the basis. And if you do it right, like we see here, mirrored by 12 additional views. Let's remember those 2 videos. Then level 2, the suggested videos algorithm. Here we have the same section, suggested videos, top recommending channels. We look at our own channel video again here, Dave's channel, and we see the same video pairs. Let's see, this is different video pair, which is working like crazy. That's great. Here, no, it's again, no. Where is it? Where is it? Same video pair. It's not again. We see the same video again and again. You know what? I should make this link clickable so you automatically scroll to the right section. Did I scroll past the same video pair? We have add flavor to your griddle. It was... No, this was not the one. We have this one. This one was this one we also saw, but okay, here it was. This one and this one. So if people watch this video, right, then they watch this video next because this video and also other ones like this one show up next in the recommendations. Yeah, so they watch this video, and here in the recommendations the other 2 videos show up. So they can click it right away. And that is a good sign, yeah? And I assume, just because, you know, the suggested videos algorithm has to know which videos should it show there. I mean, there's so many choices, right? What we do with link content really is, yeah, that we say like, hey, look, when people watch this video, I already told my video viewers to watch this one next because it makes sense. Yeah, and by people really watching this video and then this video next because they clicked the card, they clicked the end screen. The suggested videos algorithm picks that up. They see 23 viewers in the past watched those in a row. There must be something to it. Let me have a look. Let me try it out myself. Yeah, let me suggest it. Yeah, we're talking in the perspective from the suggested videos algorithm. Let me try that. Let me recommend this video next to this one, and let's see whether people click. And apparently, in the last 28 days, 12 people actually did click there. They engage with the suggestions, and that's the way why this video stays in the suggestions, shows up next to this one quite frequently. I mean, these are small views. Of course, it has to start somewhere, but we inform the suggested videos algorithm which video pairs could make sense. And then it starts testing it itself, mirroring that same video recommendation. And if people engage with that, it sticks with that. And sometimes even that takes off because it's such a great, fit, and it promotes it even more heavily and sends even more viewers than you ever got via your card or your end screen. So you already do a good job there, yeah. But your views here are quite weak compared to the views you already get in suggested videos. I mean, it's blowing out of proportion here. Let's zoom out. We have 300 views at the top here for suggested videos on average. And here it's just, 30, 20 views a day. So think about doing more of that, recommending your videos next to each other. Yeah, make people binge watch your videos on the channel. And think about this the way that if you link up two videos, yeah, and people really start binge watching it this way. So always think about your viewers, what they think they want to watch next. What is the best fit of videos in your channel that you can throw up on the end screen, for example? If you do it right and the viewers like that combination, then you inform basically, hey, suggested videos algorithm, viewers want to watch those in a row. Help me with that. Yeah, it's really what you do there. So in your future videos, when you tease another video to watch next and all that, then think about what is the best fit for the viewers, because then you influence the suggested videos algorithm this way. So you have a lot of opportunity here. Hey, The Digital Life, wie geht's, wie steht's? Ich sitze auch in Deutschland gerade. Okay, I would say, without further ado, let's leave Morningfame review in the chat if you want to review the next review, but only if you have a Morningfame account and if your algorithm tab is unlocked, because otherwise I don't have the data that we need to do a look at today. If you want to check whether your algorithm tab is already unlocked, the third link in the description leads you to the tab and you can see whether analytics show up or not. All right, let's have a look. And I see the first one to raise hands was next with Dave again. one review is enough, right? I hope it helped, by the way. Let me check whether you had some questions here. Or was it because... let's see. Was there a bug in my software which is tracking the comments? While Next with Dave showed up again? That's interesting. Actually, weird. Anyway, Sandy says, wow, I need to be much more intentional about recommending the next video instead of scratching my head and leaving it to YouTube. Yeah, indeed. It's not so easy. I mean, it's weird that we only started to talk about all that in recent year, but binge watching on YouTube is really the holy grail. With that, you influence so many things on YouTube. Yeah, we are talking about the suggested videos algorithm here in particular, but it really influences everything, all aspects of the success of your channel. It's really a good idea. Think about the viewer, what they can watch next, because if they watch more on your channel, then it's just a win in so many aspects. And yeah, let's see. Hi Pam, how are you doing? All right, let's see. Okay, let's go to the browser. More channels. And we have a little bit of lag today. I have only LTE connection, so I have not this, short latency. Great question, Lila. Is there any particular reason why the linked videos only show small channels that send views? It is just because those channels are the one that linked my videos in a way. Yeah, linked content is usually something that only you yourself influence. It's rare that people actually link your videos themselves. Linking is really putting them into a playlist or putting them into cards, end screens, and so on. And no one really does put videos from other channels in their end screens. Maybe sometimes playlists. And playlists means it's usually people who do it for their private purposes, forgot to turn those playlists unlisted, or they are public, something like that. And so this way more people watch them and you could get a few more views, something like that. Anyway, this... yeah, that's the reason. Link content is usually just for yourself. All right, let's pick someone randomly. Let's see who's is next. All right. Andrew, David. All right, perfect. Let's see. You're next. Let's quickly look up your Morningfame account. And let's analyze that. We are still looking for that channel that has climbed the ladder in level 3 strongly. This time it won't be the case, but why not, right? By the way, everyone who wonders about level 3, yeah, level 1 and 2, no, level 1 actually. Level 1 is something that we influence, yeah. Level 2 and level 3 all come automatically. They only come, you arrive at those levels if you do level 1 properly. The better you do level 1, the further you reach into level 2 and level 3. But level 3 and 2 are both levels that you can't influence anymore. Everything that you do in level 1 is how well you influence the further levels. So it's basically you're betting on what people should binge watch, and the best your bet was, the better you reach the higher levels. Yeah. So whether people have already reached level 3 or not doesn't really matter. It's all about level 1. So let's have a look. Andrew David J, 250 subscribers. Let's look at your thumbnails so we get a good idea what your channel is about. It's gaming, I guess, right? Running out of time. Hi, Anthony. How are you doing? Yeah, and Andrew David, you'll get there. Level 3 is unlikely at this stage anyway. So, CCG. What is Jam? It's making a game in 1 week. Oh, you are developing games even. Interesting. Wow. It's always something that I wanted to do. Game development. Wow. Digging with Deej, great question, by the way. Linking collaborative channels you collaborate with is a good idea. Yes, always do that if you have a chance, if it makes sense. Even if it is worth more linking your own videos, there is a lot of value in linking videos on other channels. because then you send viewers to their channels, they come back again. There is a higher chance that viewers on the other channels start to discover your own channel, stuff like this. So don't hesitate to link other channels' videos if they make sense to binge watch in a row. Yeah, there are multiple reasons. I don't want to go into this too much, but it is also a good idea, even though the particular things that we talk about here don't have that effect so much. It is still a good idea. All right, suggested videos. So you're doing game dev and you get a small spike. By the way, that's interesting to see, this small spike. Let me quickly, just off topic, you know, it's so interesting because you don't really have many views, right? But you already get this big spike. You can always look it up. Full algo list. Here, suggested videos is giving a big spike for this video, and here they are arriving from your own video. Oh, interesting. That is a mirroring going on here, maybe. So the suggested videos algorithm is already picking something up for you. You have early on good signs. It's hard to stress, but usually you need to have like a viewership that is quite active. It is hinting towards a quite active viewership. Let me quickly check it. Even though your channel is small, you have active subscribers, 18. That's not very many, although it's good. It's a good number. You can always see that in the workshop tab for subscribers. 18 is below average, but it's already a good number. Those have to be good fans of yours. So I get the feel that you're early in the game. Of course, you're still a small channel, but you're doing quite well, something quite well. So let's see. Level 1 is all about the link content. Yeah. And of course, you don't have much here yet. And oh, yeah, you know, this button is missing. Top recommending channels. This is only showing up if you have real data there. You're not linking up your videos so well at this point. You really have to work on that. Yeah, so that people know what to binge watch. It's really, I can't say much about it here. You're obviously doing a good job already with your content, because otherwise I wouldn't expect this big spike to happen. By the way, the same big spike happened here for home as well. Yeah. I would assume we don't have details. Yeah, we have details. It's the same video again. Here you have a video that really worked well for external traffic. Then subscriptions went in, suggested videos went in, home worked for you. So I have indications that your content has appeal. Yeah, your audience is just so small still. Yeah, and always prepared. I mean, this is the big thing. When you're starting early on, of course you don't have a big audience. You don't have many views. Yeah. But what you can do with your little audience that you already have is make people binge watch your content, because then you'll get more views out of them. And then growth will, of course, work better and better for you. And really the idea here, level 1, before we can really take to the next levels, is think about what videos people should watch next when they watch a certain video. What can you do as a next video? And let's quickly see, maybe okay, maybe maybe this is the answer. I deleted all my videos. You changed something here. Maybe you did so in the end before, right? But when you delete stuff, then of course this information is kind of gone. You have to start from scratch again. Yeah, but the gaming vlogs, devlogs is something you can look into. Is certainly something that you should do. In your case, just search for devlogs, DEVLOG. Really great, which is rather a technique, by the way, to trigger the home algorithm, which is also insanely valuable. Devlogs is your thing. All right. I hope this helped a little bit. Is the fact that I only post one video every month and or 1.5 month because they are quite long and elaborate. Yeah, I mean, you have to develop quite a lot. Yeah, and for that reason, it's really important. First of all, always think about those who already subscribed, what they want to watch next. So stay on point what your subscribers really enjoy. Don't experiment too much. And I think in your case, devlogs are really a good choice. And then if you upload not that frequently, I mean, they can always watch some videos in your archive, right? So yeah, making them binge watch with the latest videos, sending them to older videos as a follow-up, yeah, helps you there. And don't worry about not uploading that often. There are insanely valuable successful channels that only upload once a month. It's really possible. It's not necessary anymore to upload daily or stuff like this, which we talked extensively quite a few years ago about. That apparently it's necessary. Back then it might have been, but not today anymore. Okay, long story short, I would say leave me at Morningfame review in the chat so that I can choose the next one to review. And but you have to have a Morningfame account with the algorithm tab unlocked, because otherwise I don't have the data we need to look at today. The third link in the description leads you to that algorithm tab, so you can quickly check whether the analytics show there already or not. Okay, in the meantime, some questions. Yes, thanks for helping out, Lila. Awesome. Harley, yeah, it can be. I don't, I look much more rarely into analytics than probably you would assume as an analytics tool developer. But this is so cool. With the algorithm tab, you really have the information there to sometimes check it, whether it's working or not. Yeah, to an extension, I really built it for myself. Yeah, Andrew J. with J, just last note, I find it a really good idea that you've rebooted your channel. I'm not aware of what you did before, of course. Maybe it wasn't too bad, but you know, the better you can focus your channel, the more you can get out of it. Really the goal is to make a channel where you can understand your audience so well, what they are interested in, that every single upload that you do is one that everyone wants to watch. The more you can achieve that. I recently did a really extensive analysis with some other experts. I will share it at some point when I can explain it better. But when you are really focused with your topic on something where it is so clear cut what you do on your channel that people really potentially would watch every single video and not one of them is diverging into a related topic that some people are not interested in or something like that, right? Then you can even take it as far as getting notifications out to subscribers all the time, of course, but non-subscribers. And this could be a big view driver, but only if you really are super on point with your video topics being interesting to each and every one of your viewers. Quite an interesting topic, by the way. The notifications algorithm can promote you quite heavily as well. However, it's a rare occasion. It's not something you really want to optimize for. Anyway, so let's check who wanted a review. Let's quickly check here. When you choose a trendy topic, would you aim for higher search volume and ignore ranking? By the way, Paku, there is a video on my channel where I talk about SEO for trends. SEO for trends. Let's see. Yeah. Here, this one. Check it out. I talk a little bit more about that there. But competition is more about the timing when the competition is not high yet. Yeah. If you really want to rank for a trend, then watch this video. It's timing. Publishing your video at the point where the competition is so low that because you're first person to upload, basically. Yeah, and the competition is still low. With already having a high trend where big channels moved in already, it's a tricky thing. It's hard to say. But in any way, try it. Yeah, I can't say, when we're talking about strategies, we want to have kind of techniques that give us a better guarantee that it really works. And trends is kind of, there's happening so much so fast that it's difficult. Yeah. So I'm not saying, because I'm just what I explained here, that you shouldn't try it. Yeah, try it nonetheless. If you have a video ready for a big trend, it can work in any case. Yeah, because if the hype is big, there's always space for, a few more viewers to even reach your channel. Okay, for the next review, let's check one. Who's it next? TJ Hall, it's your turn. Awesome. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Your channel name rings a bell, certainly. Did we chat via email or something recently? And let me quickly check your channel. Ooh, wow. Okay, maybe today we have a channel at level 3. Let's see. All right. Okay. Just to give everyone an idea what your channel is about, you have over 100,000 subscribers, by the way. So big channel. And here we have Guess the Mascot. Reminds me a little bit about Mr. Beast, like games, stuff like this. Maybe you don't have as much money as Mr. Beast. That's just crazy all the time. But challenges, stuff like this. Does it sound right? Cool. Search terms. Nice. Okay. So I think this is entertainment. Yeah. So it's clearly entertainment. Same rules with the levels. 3 levels apply for entertainment as well. Yeah. Sometimes you might wonder, because I'm always doing myself education, then it's naturally that I think first and foremost about educational channels, which work differently. But I always think about the different types of channels as well. YouTube search is working really well for you. Awesome. So I guess I didn't have to answer so much about your search term questions, right? You already ace it. Home is working really well. By the way, if you wonder about, we talking about suggested videos today, the home algorithm is equally valuable like the suggested videos. Some channels are stronger in home, some channels are stronger in suggested videos. It doesn't matter, it's both insanely valuable. Home is more about your active subscribers, your fan base that keeps coming back. And I mean, it makes sense that you are stronger in home than suggested videos here. Because you're doing challenges, stuff like this, if people enjoy watching you and your challenges and all that stuff, it's just that when you upload a new video, it's natural for them to watch the next one as well, right? So it makes a lot of sense. So you're doing a lot of things right here. So suggested videos, although not as strongly, is already working for you as well. Let's see if you really can reach level 3 or if there is room for improvement. So link content, 4%, could be a little bit more, but let's have a look here. So link content, top linking channels, and we look at our own channel to see how you're doing with level 1. You have a playlist here that recommends many other videos, all those listed here, right? This is, I think, a bigger playlist. Yeah, perfect. So let's see other videos. Playlist, all about the football, American football, I assume, right? And another playlist, which is all your uploads. Wow, you created a lot of videos already. Okay, I see. You only have playlists, your top ones. Here you have direct links with the cards and end screens. Oh, I think, and it's not really a lot of views. It would be the views that a small channel would get. I mean, remember the previous reviews with a few hundred subscribers and so on. Really work on linking your videos. I think you can elevate everything so much more here. Yeah. Again, of course, it's the suggested videos algorithm doesn't only need this binge watching. It can work in other ways as well, topically relatedness, all that stuff. But this is the way how you can influence the suggested videos algorithm in a very clear way, and also it influences everything else in a positive way. So making people binge watch, like you here did successfully, although of course not very many views at the end of your videos, or maybe cards in the middle, because this is a longer video, then I assume not many get to the end screen. Then maybe a card in the middle or something like that, where you really point to this. And by the way, I did another challenge that totally went bonkers. This time we were spared in this bonkers mode or something. I don't know what you would tell, like entertainment style, right? So that people are motivated to click on the card and watch another video next. And here we have, assistants. Yeah, it's maybe completely different pranks or challenges. So think about what really would make sense to watch alongside each other. Usually you can compare it to entertainment formats in television. You have certain formats that they play. So you have a certain style of videos. For example, I discovered this format, like they go on the streets and talk to strangers on the streets and about their outfits, what trousers, what jacket, and watches, and everything what they are wearing, and what did it cost. And yeah, the format is how much is your outfit worth, yeah, in German, but anyway. And you have like hundreds of episodes there, and you would binge watch them because they are fun to watch, and you have always the same style, and it's natural to watch similar videos of the same style next because they were just fun. Maybe that's an idea in the entertainment niche, but certainly make sure that you link to particular videos so that you get many viewers that are watching your current videos watching a particular video next. Yeah, and sometimes people use the best for viewer card in the end screen, for example, where YouTube chooses what video to watch next. This one is good to get additional views, no doubt. Yeah, but it doesn't streamline big chunks of viewers into the same video, because the more people behave the same way, watch episode 1 and episode 2 next, the more suggested videos can pick up there. So then this mirroring happens, that you see the same video pair also in the suggested videos section. But you really have to invest here into level 1, making people watch particular videos next, because then everything unfolds. But I would assume that you already do quite well in level 3 already, because with your many viewers, it might do well. Yeah, I see here 330 viewers. This video attracted in the last 28 days 330 viewers from many different channels, and as you see, one who is really large as well. Yeah, so this is the holy grail here. There are different ways you can get to level 3. What we are talking about, the one that we can influence the easiest, the more straightforward way. Yeah. So you're already doing well there, but I would say make sure to focus on motivating people to watch certain videos next, so they binge watch the video on your channel more, and this will get recognized by the suggested videos algorithm level 2, and then level 3 will get even stronger. Yeah. I hope that helped, and I would say, giving that, let's go straight right. Leave at Morningfame review in the chat. I choose someone randomly, but only if you have a algorithm tab unlocked. So you have a Morningfame account, and the algorithm tab is unlocked. So the third link in the description leads you to your algorithm tab, so you can check whether the analytics show up there already or not, so that I have the data that we can look at today. Yo Boy Pizza and Squadzilla are my friends that I film with. Oh, perfect. You know what? This is ideal. Daryl Eves sometimes talked about these channel clusters. What you do there is that you produce content together about the same challenge, for example. Easy. And one thing that I can remember, for example, gamers all did the same game, but it was a multiplayer game, and they filmed it from their perspective. So you had all 3 gamers. I think it was Quabblecop, Jelly, and the third one. Anyway, and you were able to watch the same game from all 3 perspectives. And it of course makes sense to recommend then the other gamers that are in the game there, and you hand your viewers around on those channels. Of course, depends on, usually those channels are the same size and have the same video quality, so that otherwise big channels are a little bit hesitant to recommend the smaller channels, because the video quality has to have on a same level. Yeah, doesn't matter if the channel is small, but if the video quality is good, then even a small channel is more likely to get recommended by a large channel from the creator. But the idea is, when you are a group of channel owners who have the same content, do the same pranks, challenges, in your case, stuff like this, then you can create similar content at the same time, release it, publish it at the same time. And because of the topically relatedness, yeah, that's the other way, not only the binge watching we look at today, but also the topically related, that because you name the same challenge name in both your 3 videos that you each upload at the same day, then the suggested videos algorithm will pick up on that as well. Yeah. So coordinating your uploads when you work together, it's can be really, really powerful. Okay. Now we have reviews are in. Let's see. We have a few channels here. Nice. Let me wait a little bit. So we have the link here. TRT, how are you doing? Thank you so much. Brian G, also my favorite. I mean, he brought me from 0 to 60 in my early years so well. Yeah, the foundations of all my knowledge is basically all Brian G here. It's so great. Andreas, thank you so much. Yeah, thanks, Pam. If you want to try out the algorithm tab from Morningfame, the second link in the description is an invite, so you can check it out. Yeah, and I have so much more planned for it. I really, as you know, it's you know, the current state of YouTube as YouTube growth right now is we know YouTube SEO really well, ranking and search, right? And Morningfame has a keyword research tool for that. But there is, of course, home and suggested videos. These are the three algorithms that drive our views the strongest. And we don't really know how to optimize for home and suggested videos. And for home and suggested videos, I'm today explaining you quite a lot about the suggested videos algorithm. But what both algorithms have in common is that the choice of video topics is crazy, yeah? Has a crazy influence on the success of your channel and how much these other two algorithms influence you. So we want to understand these other two algorithms well as well. And it is kind of early days in this case. They are not as practical strategies yet there, like we know them from ranking and search, where we optimize our metadata and so on. And I'm preparing for this new era so much. Stay tuned for the next video that I upload is some tool idea that helps you with the right choices for video topics. Really, one first step towards this. Crazy. I really look forward what you have to say about that there. Please tune in for the next upload that I do, because it's super important to lay the foundation for the future tools. And also, we know that with YouTube SEO, we are quite strict in how we do our video titles. And we know the big channels, they are free of search terms. Their video titles are only for click-through rate. And I want to combine both worlds, that we get more freedom with our SEO, which is the way to grow a small channel. I mean, it's so dependable. We don't have the same dependability with the other algorithms. We add them on top later on, yeah. And but to add them on top more earlier, we have to get more freedom with video titles. And I'm currently doing a large data study about relevance, the way how YouTube measures our metadata in order to rank them in search. And I'm finding many more new rules there. I'm really reverse engineering that to the rules that YouTube uses on their side. Once we know them precisely, we have more freedom, so we can get more creative with our titles. And hopefully with that, get higher click-through rates, and with that, more quickly get into home and the suggested videos. So we have to combine them. There is a lot to do still. Yeah, YouTube and SEO is well understood, the rest not so much. And seriously, I'm looking so much forward to developing all that further and further. But long story short, let's get back to the next channel review. Let's pick a winner here. All right, let's see who's it next. Awesome. Nice to hear. Yeah, nice to hear. Okay. Digging with Deej. Awesome. I'm glad that you got lucky today, because yeah, we chatted via email, and I think I can help you quite a lot, or let's say a good bit today. All right, let's quickly look up your channel. Digging with Teach, I already know, is a channel about metal detecting. So, any more metal detectorists in the house? Hi Dale, how are you doing? The digital life, yeah, exactly. They don't titles don't sound natural like we do it. By the way, you see my title for this stream, by the way. One thing that I found out with this study, we usually do the search term first and then something for the click-through rate. I reversed it. Yeah, crank that lever is certainly not a search term. You can do that. But if you do that, put the search term at the end. You must not have anything at the end further. No extra word. If you reverse it like this, it's really at the end. It's also high relevance. Treasure hunting on a budget. That it describes this even better. Dreaming. I'm glad that at least I didn't lose my connection. It's LTE. I was not sure how well it does. So let's look at her channel. Close to 4,000 subscribers. Awesome. Here, just to give you an idea, here we see Deej with her videos. Treasure hunting. Metal detecting is, of course, part of it, right? And that is that. And then let's look at the algorithm tab. So, by the way, here the notifications at the top are really interesting to see, like new channels that get recommended, find out something that you can observe, maybe collaborate with, all that. I see, wow, home is driving up quite a lot for you. I once mentioned it before. We are talking about the suggested videos algorithm today, but home is equally valuable. Yeah. So we take what we got, right? And home can go crazy if you do it right as well. So suggested videos, you already get a few. So maybe you're already at level 2. Let's see, where is your link content? By the way, everyone who just tuned in, there is a quick explanation of the 3 levels in the descriptions, just so you have an idea. And with the reviews, I go through those levels because you have to work your way up. Link content is not the strongest. Yeah, just 1% of your total views, could be a little bit higher. So maybe there's the most opportunity. But what we see here is this video is sending quite a few viewers to other videos. 127. No, this is for the total channel. I should put a line here. I mix it up all the time. Anyway, here, this one, 50 views, 74, 47 to this one. So we have a great video pair here. There are a few more views to other videos here, by the way. That's why we have 50 and 47 only. And people watch that next. That's the very idea. However, what we see here is that there is no additional note. The suggested videos algorithm does not mirror it. Yeah. So when we look at the full algorithm list, we see that people arrive from this video. And by the way, also watch this one next. So they go well together. But suggested videos doesn't kick in here. The link is there, people watch it, but you have to see it like this when we link up videos. Yeah, so in the end screen or the card, you have this one recommended next. People watch it. Yeah, but how much do they enjoy it? Yeah, that's also why I put the average view duration here. The average view duration for these 47 views are really high, by the way, 10 minutes and more. Of course, it's a longer video, but 10 minutes and more, it's crazy. So they must have enjoyed it. But apparently, when you're signaling to the YouTube algorithm, look here, I sent many viewers from this video to the other video, yeah, from this one to this one. Look into it. Is it something that you should recommend as well? Yeah, and then it's testing it out. It's kind of signaling, yeah, here, try this, try this. I mean, the suggested videos algorithm has so many options what to show up next here in the suggested section, right? It can pick from so many videos. So what we do here is saying that, well, try this, try this. Of course, if it works out in the end is a different question. Yeah, it may or may not work out, but the suggested videos algorithm at least tries then if you have a considerable amount of viewers going from one video to the next. And apparently here it didn't work too well, unfortunately. Yeah, so suggested videos algorithm didn't kick in. Here we have a playlist. This is also good to do to make more binge watching. But what we look here for is the individual video pairs. And unfortunately here we don't have much anymore. So apparently your linking up the videos is not the strongest right now. In order to make the suggested videos algorithm work better for you, really think about for each and every video, what next video could you recommend? Also in a way, yeah. And for example, if you found a morbid mementos found, yeah, morbid mementos, and then maybe you have another morbid mementos, something like a bone or something founded in the ground, and you have something in your video archive as well. Yeah, it always makes sense. What interest did you did you attract with your video? And certainly people who are into morbid things maybe, yeah, enjoy watching this video. Creepy stuff, basically, right? And they want to see more creepy stuff. Of course, strange trail makes sense here, but is it really creepy? Yeah. Maybe you can choose instead what to link up next in your end screen or something, or card. Another video that really is on the nose, something about something creepy. Yeah. Here, some trail, I mean the black and white, looks a little bit creepy, but the video title, yeah, something strange. This is mysterious rather, right? Think about aliens, stuff like this. It's not creepy, it's mysterious. Yeah, it's a different interest. Try thinking about a video that is the same interest, also creepy, and link that up. Because then the chance is higher that people actually binge watch the other stuff next. And when you choose it right, then the suggested videos algorithm will pick that up, recommend those two videos as well, yeah, so that people can watch the other video next even without clicking your card or your end screen, but instead clicking your video in the suggested videos row, and then everything builds on top. Yeah. So the choice of your video pairs really matters. Think about the audience. What interest did you cater to? Choose another video that caters to the same interest. Surprise, mysterious, creepy. What can you have in treasure hunting as well? I mean, you name it. I don't know your niche too well, but you know that what speaking really to the enjoyment of the viewers. No? The one we saw is a jar of creepy news clippings. I see. That is what the morbid mementos that you found interesting. And ghost capture. Yeah, exactly. This could be one. I mean, sometimes you don't have the perfect fit. The ghost capture is it also? Yeah. You know, the good question is, it is also creepy. But do people actually watch it because of the creepy thing? You know, when we look at it again here, you can find out by the comments, by the way. Yeah, I mean, you won't. When you link up your videos, yeah, something in the archive, then you haven't published the video yet, so you can't tell. But you could look through the comments that you got in this video and understand what was the interest that they watched was the reason they watched the video for. Was it the morbid part, the creepy part? Or was it the surprising part, some mementos, yeah? Something out of the ordinary that you don't find every day. I mean, you do treasure hunting all the time, so you have this surprising factor in there all the time, right? So understanding more and more what is surprising or creepy or mysterious or something, understanding your audience more and more will help you to also inform what other videos you should produce, because they are in a similar way. So when you, for example, analyze the video like this one and find out, okay, it was really not the creepy part, where then of course the ghost story would be a good match for it, but it was really the surprising find that is stuff you don't expect usually. Yeah. Then you could even create a new video based on that, and here we can go into the topically relatedness that I mentioned before. Create a video that speaks to something surprising that is out of the ordinary. I mean, metal detecting is often about finding coins, something of value, right? But something that is surprising other than just something out of value, insane value, right? Then you can produce a video that goes into the same interest, caters to the same interest like this one. And then, of course, because you made it based on this analysis, you link this one next to your new video that you produce. All right. I hope that helped. All right. Long story short, let's do another channel review. Leave me at Morningfame review in the chat. I will choose one randomly, but only please if you have a Morningfame account and your algorithm tab is unlocked, because only then I will have the data we need to look at today. By the way, the third link in the description leads you to the algorithm tab, so you can quickly check whether the analytics show already. My pleasure, Deej. Okay, in the meantime, while we collect the votes, all right. Dreaming Italy relaxation. Yeah, just leave at Morningfame review, and you are one of those to pick. But you really have to write review in there, otherwise my tool won't add you to the list. Okay, done. Yeah, perfect. You are part of the list now. Let me double check whether that is. Yeah, you're in the list. Perfect. Okay. In the meantime, were there some questions? Marlon, you're right. Daniel Batal, I think you meant him, right? He is always talking about linking up this stuff as well. It's just that, yeah. He is practicing it on his own channel so well, yeah, that it goes crazy for him, and he, yeah. It goes even in other realms. What Daniel is talking about quite often then in this context is something that goes into the realm of the home algorithm, by the way. It's really what I say about this binge watching. You can't start early enough about that, because it influences all parts of YouTube in a positive way. Yeah, it's just a no-brainer. All right. Okay. Let's look at the. Let's really. Awesome dreaming Italy relaxation. Let's see if you can make it. The chances currently are. Let's see if there's another one. 1 to 20, maybe. Okay, let's see. Who's next? Yeah. No, stop too fast. Marlon it's your turn. Okay, awesome. Let me quickly open your channel. But dreaming relaxation Italy. I put some information in the description where you can read up everything. There's a tutorial about everything that I explained today. So you can do this analysis yourself. Yeah. And this tutorial also explains here a little bit more this level 1. Yeah. It just for everyone out of context, for the context. We have these 3 levels. Yeah. They are quickly explained in the description. All we do is level 1. Yeah, this is what we influence. Level 2 and 3 follow automatically. But the better we do level 1, the better we reach the higher levels. If we do it badly, we don't even reach really level 1. If we do it not good, then we don't reach level 2. But only if we do it good, really well, we reach level 3. Yeah. So the better you do that, the higher you get. The rest is automatically. So focus on making people binge watch your videos. It's really like this. Yeah. And the question is, where are you at right now? And the analytics tell you where are you weak, what are your best video pairs, and learn from that to match up your videos better and better, so more and more people actually binge watch your videos. This is the whole goal. There's nothing special to it in the end. Okay, Marlon. 4,000 subscribers, awesome. And for everyone to see what he's doing, he is doing, he has a sound studio, and creates music with software. As you see, he's comparing the software synthesizers. It looks like real physical ones, but it's screenshots. He's doing everything with software. So really sound engineering on a professional level. Okay, let's see how your channel is doing in terms of suggested videos. So search is really doing well. I mean, it's a perfect channel for search. Suggested videos is not as strong yet, but it's doing a little bit of a job already, which is a good sign. Okay, and here we have linked content, which is all about the first level. And yeah, top linking channels. We look at our own channel here, White Noise Studio. And here we see a good example. We have better voice in 4 easy step, right? Of course, I think it's a singing voice in this case, right? Because it's recording music of a band or something. I like this microphone, by the way. Can you recognize it? And then deeper voice in 2 easy ways, right? So it's super related. It's really a good idea. And you can see it. 86 views went over. 86 viewers went from this video to this video. This is a perfect match. Yeah, this is level 1. And you can already see suggested videos is mirroring that with 21 extra views. So this video pair here, yeah, we can also see when we scroll up in the suggested videos section. So we again look at his own channel, and there we have the video pairs, and here we have the same video pair. So when people watch this video, they, in the suggested videos, yeah, they watch this video, and here in the suggested videos list, this video is showing up. People can click it. 21 did so in the last 28 days. And of course, influenced, yeah, by him linking in the card or the end screen this video as well. And it's working well for the viewers. So the suggested videos algorithm picked up on that and is doing those recommendations as well. Yeah, it's a little bit like in my case. Yeah, in the end screen, let's quickly check. Here, for example, I recommend this video next or this video. Yeah, in the end screen, people watch it. They can click it here, but they also can click the video here in the suggestions. Yeah, so they get more and more options to watch this video next. And this is really level 2. So Marlon, good job. Do more of this. I mean, your link content is not many views still. You can do more of that, yeah. Always think about what video makes sense to watch next, but you can already see it's working well. And the suggested videos are mirroring that, not so strongly. Yeah, what we really want to see here is a higher green number than the this number here. So 36 viewers went to this video because of a card or the end screen, but only 12 via the suggested videos. If there's a bigger number, then you really hit jackpot. I'm looking whether you here, for example. This one is a sign where you send people from this one to this one, and the suggested videos algorithm liked it even more. Yeah. So this is a really good fit. So you look at these video pairs, and level 1 means that they show up in the first place. If you link one video to the next one and no people actually watch the next video, they never click your card or end screen element, then you didn't do a good job, right? Then you didn't convince them enough that they really should watch your next video. But when they show you up here in this report, top linking channels, link content, top linking channels for your own channel, when they show up here, you reached level 1. And if YouTube is mirroring this with this little note, easy to see, then you are at level 2, and the better you do it, the more mirroring views you actually get. And understand these pairs better and better. These pairs are your success pairs. And understand your audience, why they actually said, yes, let me really watch this video next, because you recommended it, and to me it makes sense to actually really I want to watch this next. So find good pairs of videos to link up with, and then it will mirror that in the suggested videos algorithm. So here in the suggested videos section, you see these pairs showing up as well. By the way, here you have a pair. I don't know if it's also in the link content. Let's quickly look. So this video was watched after here suggested videos arriving from this video, right? But how is it about the link content? No, we have no link content. So sometimes the suggested videos, because of the topically relatedness, finds videos even without you linking them up first. But when you link videos up first, then you basically tell the suggested videos algorithm, there is a video pair to try out as well. So apparently, since this is a very successful video pair, and it is not coming up in the link content, you didn't find the good video pairs so well yet. Look into those video pairs more and more. So not only what I just said in the link content here, you see those successful video pairs. You can look at those that are mirrored the best. Those are the more high quality video pairs. But also you can, of course, go straight to the suggested videos, top recommending channels, and look at the video pairs here, because the suggested videos algorithm linked those up for a reason. Because they are a good match. Because the audience thinks that's a good match. It's the audience what they really watch together. And try to understand, why are they shown up here together? And the better you understand it, the better you can yourself link up those videos, the better you can motivate people to more and more binge watch. And the more strongly your binge watching on your channel gets, the more you get suggested video views, and the more, of course, you will slowly get into level 3, where you're a little bit in there yet. Obviously, this video is already attracting many viewers from, by the way, large channels already. So you're doing quite a lot well, So it's working what you do. You have understood it. And now you can take it to the next level in understanding those video pairs even better, because everything, level 1 through level 3, is already working for you in a good way, but you can make it even better. Perfect. Good job. Good job. Awesome. Alrighty. So I would say, do you have any questions about all that? Let's do a little bit of a round of questions. Let's see. Andreas, yeah, awesome. Also a musician. Great. Daniel's hair is perfect, exactly. My hair is too short for that. His new bike is crazy, right? It fits his persona. Daniel Batal, really, I have a live stream, my last live stream with him, insanely valuable. Although the image quality is bad, I screwed up something there. If you are interested, Daniel Batal is such a knowledgeable person. Really studied it himself the hard way. It's this whole binge watching, yeah. We talked about today that we want to make people binge watch, and his approach is really great. I mean, it's just so simple in the end, but you have to come up with it in the first place. What he does is, the most important thing for him is, and once he said it, I realized it's so important for the algorithms as well, is you don't want to send people to multiple videos, multiple different videos. You want to understand your viewers, what they want to watch next, and pick one video for them and one video only. I mean, if you look at the suggested videos, yeah, then they have so many choices here. It's really hard to pick what is the best video to watch now, right? And what he says is, pick one video, pick the very best video you know they love to watch next, and only recommend this one. So one end screen element. Also put it in a card somewhere in the middle where the audience retention drops off once you have the data, right? So that you pick them up as well. Maybe recommend it in the middle of the video as well, because the best thing that you can do is when you really have a card showing up, then you say something about it, why they should click it now, right? Because otherwise, I mean, a card shows up and it's like ads, right? You basically ignore them. And also at the end screen in particular, you say like, and here's the reason why you should watch this one next. Like with Digging with Deej, right? You have something other mysterious going on, like in this video, watch it next. And so you have this end screen element for one video, you have the card for the same video, then you can put this video link in the description above the fold. I mean, look below, you when you're on desktop, you have this show more here. So I could, in the third line, put a link there as well. Doesn't make sense for live streams, obviously. But you would move something. This is a different video. It's a very old video. I didn't have the knowledge there yet. But you could put it so that people already see this recommendation when they didn't even click show more. And then you also put a pinned comment there with the same video again. Yeah. So card, end screen, in the description above the fold, pinned comment. So that people just can't miss your recommendation what to watch next. So you funnel as many viewers into the next video as you can, because then it's more likely to get suggested videos mirror the behavior. So they start, when you did everything right, they start suggested video starts to show up the next video here as well. So suddenly you have a fifth place where this video again shows up. Yeah, this way everything gets working, like the 3 levels that we discussed here today. Okay. Deej, I think we already discussed this. Am I missing something? Collaborating channels. Yeah, of course, link them up as well. Although it doesn't play into exactly what I explained today here. But it can help you in other ways to tap into audiences on other channels. Because they also, I mean, if you collaborate with them, this is kind of something doing for a favor, right? This is on a whole different level, very valuable. When you link people to another metal detectorist's channel, right? It's obviously about similar stuff, so you have similar audiences, and they then return your favor and link your videos as well, so you move around your own audiences to the other channels. I mean, you can share your audiences, obviously, because they among you collaborating channels, you have nearly not enough videos that viewers say like there's too much to watch. I can't watch everything, right? I mean, it's all watched quite quickly, and they are looking for more. So they are happy to move over to a different channel that does similar videos, right? And so you exchange the audiences, and this is really valuable. Not for the suggested videos algorithm so much in this regard, like we discussed it here, but it can also influence it. I mean, it's a complex web of how it works. It's definitely a good idea, no questions, and no brainer. If you do it in a collaborative way with similar channels, certainly do it. To do art, the Shorts algorithm is a completely different beast. There is a channel, there is a video on my channel. You can look it up. I mean, it's so much better than I could explain it to you right now. Why is it not working? Morningfame Shorts. Here, this video. I did a large data study there and answered questions that were at this point still just not answered yet. So this is a rundown of everything in a short, concise manner. So you really have the tough questions answers, like I say. It's really no exaggeration, because I did a data study with I can't remember, thousands and thousands of shorts, crunched the data and all that. It's new stuff, something you really learn a lot there. Dreaming Italy relaxation, how you promote stuff. It's of course tricky in the beginning. First of all, do your best to get people binge watching your stuff. Since you have relaxation videos, I assume you have quite long videos, so people won't necessarily reach the end screen. What you can do is certainly have a pinned comment where you recommend another video of yours. Do everything in your might to make people binge watch your videos. Yeah, because even if you only have few viewers, you multiplicate the views you get from them, and the effects unfold from there. Yeah, really, the promotion for a small channel at a certain point starts to do its own job on YouTube only. In the beginning, when you're below just a few hundred subscribers, you have to do the promotion yourself, but when you grow beyond that, YouTube does all the promotion for you, so you don't need to have Instagram anymore, especially because I assume you don't have a big audience there. But as a small channel, social media is super powerful to bootstrap the growth of your channel to the point where these algorithms do that for you. And the thing that you can do, let me quickly check. Social, I did here, yeah, this video here. Yeah, watch this. This is the strategy. It's just a strategy. Yeah, you go into existing groups, become friends, and then you are allowed to share your stuff, and with that, you bootstrap your audience. You have to do it the right way. And for that reason, it took me 16 minutes to explain it. But even though, I mean, it's an old video, not many watched it, my channel was much smaller there, it's kind of something that got lost in the drawer. Just, this is the strategy. It's, what can I say? Yeah. Watch it, you will understand. This is how I grew my channel at the beginning. This is how many other small YouTubers did it too. It is about tapping into existing groups on social media, by the way. So you can do it without having any followers, because I assume you don't, which is common for small channels. Digging with Deej, changing end screens after they are released? No, feel free to do that. However, the fact that you are at liberty to change them, yeah, means that you didn't tease a particular video in your end screen yet. Yeah. I mean, sometimes you can replace it because those videos are really similar. For example, I sometimes tease how to, I have a video about video titles or something like that. And then I tease in the end different strategies, different strategy to write your video title. And then I point to the video. And then up until recently, there was a 3 years old video linked. And I did a new version of that same video. And then I was able to replace it. But it is actually a better sign if you feel like you can't replace it anymore because you made a precise pitch why you should watch it. Again, an example, in my case, for example, I have a video about click-through rate, and there I explain which click-through rate is good and which is not. And then in the end I say, and if you realized that your click-through rate is not good and you now want to improve it, well, you have to focus on your thumbnails. And here is the simplest way how you can improve your thumbnails quickly. Yeah? And then there is a tutorial about one strategy to improve your thumbnails, which, by the way, all Morningfame users know, comparing them with similar videos in your niche and breaking the pattern. Yeah, looking different, standing out, not doing the same style of thumbnails. And this precise pitch, makes people so much more likely to really click the end card and watch the next video, that you should always do that. And then, unfortunately, it's not a question anymore if you can replace those end screen elements. But if you're still at liberty to do so, yes, of course, you can. It doesn't hurt. It can only help, because you have to think about the suggested videos algorithm. If you have a video where you link to a video, another video, where you see in the link content of the algorithm tab that actually no other videos, other viewers watch this video next, you just linked your video badly, a bad video to watch next, then you can replace it with what you think is a better video. And if this original video where you exchange the end screen element is one that is watched quite a lot still, then you can send via the new end screen element maybe 50, maybe 100 new viewers. And that is sometimes already enough to give the suggested videos algorithm an indication, hey, there is a video pair that goes well together. And then suddenly the suggested videos algorithm will do this mirroring, showing up the second video that you have in the end screen element now next to the video where you replace the end screen element. And this way you can bootstrap such a link and improve upon that, because you get more binge watching out of your video, because now it's now also showing up in the suggested videos, right? So this is all it takes. So certainly don't hesitate to do that. Awesome. Full speed ahead, Susie. Pam, looking different with the thumbnails. You have to do it well, of course, right? When you create the pattern. But when you are looking too similar to other videos in your niche, is you get lost in the noise, so to say. And surprisingly, niches do have similar thumbnails usually. It's surprising. I looked at so many niches and was surprised myself when I developed this thumbnail comparison feature in Morningfame, how many niches are having just all the same style of thumbnails. Every niche a completely different style, but within the niche, super similar. All right. I hope this helped. Again, if you just tuned in here and are a bit lost, there is an explainer in the description where you find out about the 3 levels and a tutorial below where I explain the whole process in detail. Once you have watched this, by the way, the first link in the description gets you back to this live stream so you can rewatch it. Later I will add timestamps for each review that I did so you can jump to those reviews that only interest you, because the channel might be similar to yours that I coincidentally reviewed. And this way you can do the analysis yourself with the help of the Morningfame algorithm tab. By the way, invite in the description in case you don't have an account yet. And it's really all about just the whole takeaway message, besides the stuff that you can read up, watch afterwards with what I said in the description, is all you do is level 1, making people binge watch your videos. And the better you succeed in it, the further you will grow into level 2 and level 3. Yeah, level 1, the results and the effects in level 2 and 3 are all automatic when you do the right linking up of your videos so that people actually binge watch. The rest happens automatically. You just have to choose the right videos that go well together as a, series or a group of videos that are watched in a row. That's all there is to it. It sounds kind of simple, but it's really how you influence the suggested videos algorithm. All right. I hope that was interesting. I certainly had fun. Quite some interesting aspects there. And yeah. One last question. Nico is linking to the video that was posted before that one. Okay, in a music channel where topics never really repeat. You do have repeating topics in certain kinds, right? You have, I think you always play the guitar, right? So the instrument doesn't change. But if it would change, you would link another video with the same instrument. But also the mood of the song, yeah? Heartbreak versus party versus kind of relaxation or studying. Yeah, there are different purposes of videos, why people watch them, and linking up the right ones that have the same purpose. So, yeah, the topic is more than just, like in my videos, how to grow on YouTube versus understanding the YouTube algorithm and stuff like this, right? It goes deeper into what are the interests that viewers have and why they watch the videos. All right, was really fun. Sorry, dreaming, relaxation. I can't do another review. I'm super tired. I have to stop at this point, but I will repeat channel reviews certainly. Watch out for the new scheduled events. I hope to do them as more often now again. And yeah, stay tuned for the next video that I upload, because that goes into video topics and how you choose them properly. Also a foundation that goes into the suggested videos algorithm, by the way, the other way that we didn't talk about today. All right, have a great evening or rest of the day, depending on your time zone, and see you soon. Cheers, my friends.